Hello, naturals. Now, this is your business only if you are maintaining to be natural or not. This is an individual quest for developing your body. Some say by any means necessary, but some of us old school naturals, we tend to be curious of what the body is capable of achieving naturally as far as bodybuilding. So for us naturals, it's like a puzzle to solve because, okay, let's say if you want to have a nice lean muscular physique, you cannot overtrain. If you overtrain, you're gonna lose muscle. You cannot undertrain. Yet again, you're gonna lose muscle or just get fat if you're not paying attention on your protein intake and your carbs. So for us, it's like a puzzle. It's like a game. Usually, individuals who like to tender with natural bodybuilding, we see it like a chess game. We see it something interesting to be part of, to play with this game of bodybuilding. And when I say bodybuilding for you who are listening, I'm referring to the bodybuilding that was made by the silver era guys, not even golden era. They were already tinkering with the juice back then. So when I say bodybuilding, I mean the weightlifting that was done in the 1900s, early 1900s. Those guys were built like a fucking ox. Big, strong guys, very muscular for their time. And I believe they didn't even reach the natural limits back then because they had to go to physical demanding jobs. They didn't have access to so much information like we have. They didn't have supplements that we can easily supplement our diet because it's hard to swallow 3-4 meals a day, only meat, only eggs. It's taxing on the digestive system. So we have supplements, we have creatine, we have protein. We understand better the overtraining concept. Now, when I say overtrained, I don't want to exaggerate on that because if you eat correctly and if you sleep correctly, it's the chances of overtraining are very slim. You can only overtrain if you do the same exercise, that you exercise the same muscle, trying to exercise it with the same intensity every day for 2-3 hours, which eventually will have a negative effect on your targeted muscle. So keep a little bit of rest between your sessions, sleep correctly, eat correctly. You do not have to overdo this mentality of doing more, eating more, working out more. It's from the bodybuilders who are juiced up. I believe that if you are juiced up, you can train as long as you wish, and if you're eating right, you're gonna grow regardless because the drugs kick in and they help you synthesize the protein faster and give you other morphological advantages. But for us naturals, we have to play this game. This is why it is interesting to us to play this game of training, of resting, of seeing what works, seeing what not works, of keeping our life programmed so that we have access to our training without being too tired or feeling too taxed to do it. So it's a big puzzle us naturals have to solve every day. That's why we like it. As far as I can tell, that's why I like it. And other reasons are obvious. You are healthier, you are stronger, you look better than 95% of the world's population if you're doing natural bodybuilding. You are healthier, like I said, than the rest of the world. So it's all beneficial. Real bodybuilding, silver era bodybuilding and weightlifting is beneficial for you if you're not juicing. That's why I say silver era. Now, for the other guys who are using, it's not our business as naturals to criticize them, because every human needs to make his or her choices in this world, in this life. Some want to live like a lion for a couple of years and die soon, then to go to our process of climbing that Everest every few inches at a time, and to get to our goals. They want fast, they want to live fast, they want fast results. This is their business. I'm sure that guys who are over 25, they have the maturity to recognize this is a big decision in their life, because this is gonna affect their health. Maybe it's gonna affect their relationships. They're gonna hop on TRT after they're done with their career on what they are trying to achieve. I'm not concerned about guys over 25. I'm concerned about teens and pre-teens trying all kinds of drugs, doing tests, doing trend. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea, because you're not fully developed. I remember when I was 15 or 16 years old, I already reached my height of 6'5", and I stopped growing, and I thought to myself, this is it. This is my development as far as height and as far as bone density. This is my body for the rest of my life. But it's not true. You continue to grow even if your height is not growing anymore. You continue to grow bone density and connective tissues and all kinds of stuff until you're 21 years old. So do not rush it. You have a lot of time to get big, to get strong, and after you're 21, you have a long time to get stronger and bigger until you're 35, maybe even 40. From 40 on, it's a slight decline in your testosterone levels, but it's not like a crash, like you're done at 35 or 40. It depends on your lifestyle. If you're sleeping correctly, if you're taking in your vitamins, if you're a competitive person, that all helps to increase your testosterone naturally. Of course, weightlifting is gonna help you in achieving that. Sun exposure, doing hard labor, climbing mountains, doing hard stuff, manly stuff, it's gonna maintain your test levels very high. I don't know what is the average in 2023, but I don't want to find out. As long as my mind thinks that I have great testosterone levels, I know I'm gonna continue to build muscle or to get stronger, even in my older age. So yeah, this is basically it. If you want to do it for yourself, for your health, for your longevity. If you want to do the other stuff, do it, but at your own peril. And if you're a teenager, you better wait a little bit and try your natural limit first. Hope that this is help you, subscribe, like, and let's go.